I was in Texas, thinking I was life.
Look, man,
Here we go.
I've had a long day. I don't need this.
This is the Brick Commentary Central. You're listening to the BCC podcast.
It is Monday, October 10th of 2023, and you're listening to episode 369 of the BCC podcast.
69, dude.
I'm LQ. Joining me today is Ford, who had the first line realizing the hot mic situation.
I love how he cut out when he said that, for me.
Rip.
So I didn't get all of it. Oh well.
Also, Mace. Say something, Mace.
Well, you didn't end up saying my name to me. Hello.
Can you
I
guys not
didn't
hear
know if
me?
you said.
You keep
No, you
cutting
cut out
out.
again. You cut out again.
That's not good.
Is it still snowing up there?
Well, yes, but
That might be
was
why.
it snowing when you got here, Kevin?
No,
It was
it's
snowing-
not been like snowing all day.
Here it is.
I haven't seen a speck of snow.
Look outside. Is it snowing or not?
No, it's not.
You're so loud, Ford.
It's not that hard. So, we're
Yeah.
here and we're going to talk about things, aren't we?
Yeah,
No.
we're going to
Mhm.
talk about Lego today.
Hate that.
Yeah, why is it it's so hard to get here?
I think Ford threw us for a loop here.
Are you guys okay?
I was trying to make sure the podcast had the right numbers for the last few episodes, because apparently it started as 366 tonight. So I was wondering, have we been doing 366 for the last several episodes? But nope, we're good.
Uh-oh.
And make sure the audio is fine. Can you guys hear me fine now?
Yeah, you
Okay.
sound more stable.
You haven't cut out for a while.
Interesting. All right. Yeah, but so we ended up not streaming the first intro. We caught it pretty fast, but during that we had, one of our normal bump musics, which is the Go Mini Man Go, which apparently Kevin doesn't remember is actually an anti-communist. Oh, saving that for a moment. This is an anti-communist video.
Yeah,
Is
like
it?
I
It
watched
is.
this years ago. Well, no, probably sooner than that. But I wasn't paying attention to the anti-Marxist messaging of Go Miniman personally.
Yeah, so we're just gonna play it on air. So I can point out all of the political references. Star Wars, anti-communist.
Yeah, but that's Star
Which
Wars.
is funny that this starts off with Star Wars. Disco, staple of capitalism,
Of
unfortunately
Americanism.
which is capitalism.
Yes. Pirates, freedom. That's
I love
that's
pirates.
anti-communist. Communists don't like freedom.
Freedom.
But
with
no, in seriousness, here's the part.
Space, we made it to the moon first.
I don't know why they decided to
USA,
do this.
USA,
Oh.
USA.
Oh wow!
And then the Berlin Wall falls. And then we go to space.
But
That was
the space.
Wait, was
war,
that the
we
Berlin
won.
Wall?
Yeah.
Go Main Man Go.
So, wait.
What was that? Like,
Wait,
what
was
was that
that-
about?
Was that
It's the
originally
30th
supposed to
anniversary for the
be?
minifigure.
So
So what is it? An actual history? Like is it supposed to be like the latter half of the 20th century just in Lego? Is that what it is?
I never thought of it like that, but probably.
It's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, I guess it was.
Go
Yeah.
Mini Man Go apparently is a very deep stop motion. Or I don't even know if it's probably actually stop motion. I don't know if maybe
No, that was animated.
okay, they were rendered. They weren't but it wasn't like the episode 3 animation, so it didn't like throw me as much.
I mean that short taught me more American history than an American history advanced placement class ever did.
I didn't go to school.
Same.
You just have no idea what's going on, do you?
Well, I apparently have more than you people.
He cut out again.
What? Did it cut out for
He
you as
cut
well,
out
Mace?
again. I guess so.
I don't know what's up then, because it's saying I have a stable connection.
But an unstable mind.
So, yeah, we're gonna go over some LEGO news today, specifically the museum,
The Natural History Museum.
which I just found out apparently Dr. Kilroy is included in.
Sweetness.
Well,
You know,
do they
everyone's-
actually say he's Dr. Kilroy, or is it like
It looks
scientific?
very
He looks
obvious.
like Dr. Kilroy.
Yeah, it looks like him. Obviously, it's a reference, like
It's totally
that
him.
one adventurer. He's Johnny Thunder.
Okay, I
you know?
actually contest that. I think it's definitely Johnny Thunder inspired, but this isn't Johnny Thunder.
Well, again, that's what I'm kind of saying. It's like inspired by. So you could say, oh, he's.
Well, this one is
inspired
canonically.
by-
Remember, also, Baron von Baron is like dead in the attic or something in the haunted house.
But
True.
canonically speaking, wouldn't Dr. Kilroy and them be dead too if it's like years after? All of them?
No.
Apparently, people say that this one is Pippin Red as well.
Last year
I
or
mean,
something.
Yeah, the
I don't
color
know.
scheme is there. It's just.
You know, actually, I do see Johnny Thunder more and more. Look, it's just the hat's wrong.
Well, yeah, the hat's wrong, but it's like, again, it's more so like, oh, inspired by. It's
Oh,
not.
I know what Johnny Thunder inspired by.
Yeah.
Just a moment. I don't have this
Nah.
on hand. You guys know where I'm going.
Yeah, we all know where this
Indiana
is going.
Jones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What? No, not Indiana Jones, mate. Remember when Johnny Thunder went through this phase? Get
I'm
that other
waiting.
Johnny Thunder, and here's Johnny Thunder.
It's like a homeless Australian
So
trying to
put in
steal his identity.
so much work for this, and then he just is replaced with regular Johnny Thunder. Which also, did Johnny Thunder have a black hat in
No.
any of the sets?
No.
But in LEGO Universe, they kept the black hat.
No.
This looks
Probably 'cause
like
it's cheap.
Crocodile Dundee, played by Steven Seagal.
Crocodile Dundee is a
Mm.
really sucky movie.
Never seen it.
Same. Haven't seen it.
It's really
Also, why'd they give him a whip? Are they really trying to make him more like Indy?
Yeah.
Is that it?
I mean, this is a cooler whip. It's neon.
For shame. He could have stood on his own.
Well,
It is
he
really
did
weird. He
because,
does-
You know, he never.
He does. Ah, man, it does really look like Steven Seagal, and I can't get it out of my brain now. It's kind of scary. Also, why is the hat gray?
It's black.
It's black?
Yeah, he's just at a concert in this image, so.
Oh.
Yeah, one of the missions is him asking you to get a bunch of fangirls to admit that they like him.
No, really?
It's pretty great.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow, okay.
And now, here's LEGO Universe Alpha Test version Johnny Thunder.
That somehow looks closer
It's
than
like
the,
a
than
good
the final
mix between
one.
the two.
It does not look closer than the final one, Ford.
The
To be
final
fair,
one.
He
It's
does
closer to the original than the final one,
Fair,
at
he does
least.
not look bad with the black hat.
No, he looks bad with the
No.
black hat. But he lost his pith helmet.
Of course, it's out of style.
Aw.
At least he has some. Wait, there's probably a pith helmet somewhere in this set.
Probably.
Well, yeah, let's talk about the set. You like
So this
history?
is
I didn't realize when this was rumored that this was going to be this year's or next year's modular building.
Yeah, so this is the biggest modular since Assembly Square. Remember when we talked about Assembly Square when it was new?
I was never a big fan.
No.
I like this way better than Assembly Square.
Yeah.
So this is $300 for 4,014 pieces. I think that's a fair price, honestly. It feels
Yeah, it's about the same price per part as Assembly Square as well. Of course, it also looks smaller to me, so.
How many pieces does Assembly Square have?
Let me check. Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay.
So, did you hear about that National Museum?
4,002.
4,002.
Yes.
So it had less pieces.
Well, this is a bit
What's your
more
point?
detailed, I think.
I just like this better because it looks Assembly Square. I was never a big fan of Assembly Square.
This one pops. I like it.
You built Assembly Square with some female teacher one time, didn't you, Ford?
Yeah, it was a whole like club thing.
Uh-huh.
It was a cool build. It had a lot of really cool techniques.
Lego is also
Oh,
really
sure.
pushing the amputee leg piece.
Are they?
What?
Yeah,
Amputee
Huh.
leg piece?
yeah. See right there, that woman with Jay's hair. Or
Was
no,
there
it's not
like
Jay's
some
hair, never
kind of
mind.
natural disaster or some kind of war in Lego
What?
Town or whatever?
I've never
And-
known about this piece before.
You
A
haven't?
man has gone to
No.
war in Lego City.
What was the first set that this was in? Is it in a CMF? Wasn't it, Ford?
I
Like a Paralympics trooper.
think it was a city set.
Oh, boy.
It was like a Whole Foods thing or whatever.
This is disturbing me.
Oh yeah, there's a racing wheelchair piece. Remember that one?
Yeah, that's fine because he doesn't have different legs. Like, what's going on here?
It was it 2021 this or 2022 it would have.
I think so. Pretty sure it was as recent as last year.
Okay, I'm looking through police, ice cream police. Remember when people the Lego pretended they were gonna stop doing police?
I think it was a grocery
Yeah, I remember
store,
that.
if that helps.
Grocery store. Remember when they canceled the dynamite factory?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that.
You don't
Yeah, I
remember that?
do.
It's still
They
in
had to
instructions,
cancel the
But I believe
dynamite
you.
factory because it blew everybody's legs off.
Seems like a small problem for Lego.
Yeah, look at this woman. She's legless.
Well, there's another kid in a wheelchair. I see a very disabled blue-haired kid. Hospital. It seems like they'd be anywhere. They'd be here, but no, there's just nurses. Another type
I'm
of
pretty sure it's a
disability.
grocery store, man.
I'm looking. Lunar research base. Nope, they're not gonna allow people in the moon. That.
That's why Gru had to steal it.
Stunts. Got the express passenger train. Why haven't we gotten more pictures of the Orient Express yet?
Why is it called the chimpanzee?
More stunts. Okay, here we are, some farm pieces. Well, they've got all their legs there. Another blue-haired person. Oh, things aren't looking good for Lego City. Rupert from Survivor is on this one.
Well, he was the best guy.
Ah, yes, here we are. See, here we have Kevin working at the supermarket.
Am I in the pea suit?
No, you're the guy with the mustache.
Oh, makes sense.
We'll just put Dr. Kilroy down in the corner there. Yeah, see, there we go. There's an amputee minifigure.
Honestly, it does kind of like disturb me that I didn't know about. I guess
thought
this
you
was
did
probably
know.
like in my absent, like when this was revealed.
I thought most of last year you were there.
Yeah, but this released last year, but was it announced last year? Was it talked about
I'm looking
last
at what other
year?
sets.
I don't know.
It is also in the skate park.
Yeah, I don't remember this set either.
I'm trying to figure out if it came in any other colors before this. But you know how sometimes these specialty pieces, the dual mold especially, they list them weird?
Yeah.
Do you know of any other set this was in, Ford?
Uh,
Because this only has in sets for that
no.
year, and I feel like it was in some others.
I think it might have been, and maybe like I want to say it was like a skate park this
Yeah, it was in a
year,
skate park. That was
but
the
I
same.
don't know.
It was in a skate park as well.
Yeah,
So is this
also from City. I just don't remember what it's called.
okay? You know, I saw that set. Yeah, you're right. So is that the only other one?
I think so.
Interesting. I thought it was in a CMF for some reason.
You're thinking Echo, I think, but that's a different piece.
Echo.
Yes,
Oh.
I know.
Oh yeah. I
Nobody
forgot
remembers.
about that.
Me too. And I own that figure, I think. Do I? Oh yeah, I do.
Trying to find it. Marvel Studios Series 2 minifigures. And Echo. Oh yeah, that's why they do a new minifigure leg piece for this one.
I don't know.
Not just dual molded. Someone in the Lego designers like really likes representation of handicapped people.
Beats me. So
All right, but yeah, the museum. Yeah, I like it. If I had a lot of money, I'd buy it.
you gotta save up for the markets still.
Yeah, I've got to get the market still. I don't have. I mean, I would love to have the modular buildings, honestly. But the thing is, at this point, so many of my favorites have been long past, and I don't have where to put them. So, well, this one, I really like this. This is one of my favorites. I really like this one. It feels like it totally justifies the larger side. Unlike Assembly Square, you know, I feel it could have been multiple things. This one is just, you know, a big thing. I like that.
Yes. I'm tired of the whole like, oh, it's actually 2 buildings in one, and we're gonna upcharge you for both, even though you really only want one.
Yeah.
Like a certain plant set that came out recently.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't even have any picture of it, but I like all the plants in that 18+ plant set.
I like them individually.
Yeah, but I don't need the all for like what, $300.
I can buy real plants for less.
The interior of the museum is not all that exciting, to be honest, but I feel like I don't care too much.
It feels like they're working within the limitations of the space, but I think it works.
Like
it's just there should be more stuff in there.
America there, you know.
America?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean on the wall?
On the globe, yeah.
Yes, the name of our great planet. I'm just kidding. Not everyone on this planet gets to be America.
Me when asked geography questions.
Here's Dr. Kilroy's secret bunker.
This is where he conducts the experiments.
The shame about his hat, though.
Did Dr. Kilroy also have a different name at one point?
Yeah.
What was it?
There was like Dr. Lightning something, or
Gross.
It was Dr. Lightning.
Yeah.
Gross.
Wow, that's really bad.
I feel like each generation had a different name, basically, other than for Johnny.
And what were Pip and Reed's other names?
Storm, Gale, and something else.
Yeah.
Johnny Thunder always had the same name.
Because
remember an Alpha Team when Operation Overfreeze or whatever changed their names randomly between some of them?
Yeah. That was yeah.
We need to go back and watch our Alpha Team episode.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
I do.
All of them just switched up, and it's like, no, it's this character. Like, it's 100% this other guy, and they said it was a different guy and it was weird.
Oh boy.
They also all had their like hair on their faces for some reason in that year.
Well,
Well, that was a thing. They don't do that much anymore, of course, but that was actually just a thing for a while. Cause like, remember
like
pepperoni?
Yeah, that
Johnny
was a weird
Thunder.
figure.
Yeah, Johnny Thunder technically has his hair on his head too.
But that's because of the hat. They all had hair pieces.
Not all of them.
No. The well, yeah, you're right. The Alpha team, like, they mostly had hair pieces.
Did they?
I think.
I think they had helmets.
Yeah, I thought they had helmets in that.
Well, yeah,
series.
they occasionally had helmets, but I'm pretty
There's
sure
some
they
kids
had
who
hair
actually
pieces.
really like the printed hair still, because then it does allow hats without molded hair, which I don't always like the molded hair hats. Honestly, it makes it way too specialized.
Right.
Okay, so I'm just grabbing some random ones here. Here's Charge. He has hair, but also he only has his sideburns. So they still print sideburns on minifigures.
Yeah.
So far, they might start making pieces for them.
You know, they had such a great idea, all the details, but just not the technology to make them good yet. Crunch does not have any hair printed on him. Dash doesn't have any hair printed on him. Flex, I don't see any hair printed on any of these. What are you talking about,
Is this
Ford?
this is the first wave. Like,
I'm talking about the last wave.
yeah.
Okay. Well, here
The
is one
deep
that has
freeze.
hair printed on it. It's Radia. I don't know. She has a hat, and that's why she has printed hair. There's just such a different style back then. Mission Deep Sea. Mission Deep Freeze. Okay. So, first one I see here is Charge, if that is his real name.
Doesn't look like this charge, that's for sure.
Was that Charge we put up there?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So something happened here.
But yeah, he has a hat in this one, that's why he has hair. And his face looks pretty fine, honestly. It's a bit exaggerated. Dash. He looks about the same. Who just dropped the ball on this? Flex doesn't have any hair. Brady apparently dyed her hair a different color.
But still has hair.
Yeah, and she also has a hat. These suits
Makes
are
sense.
pretty cool, actually. Then we have Arrow, who I don't recall from any of the other waves, and he has printed hair.
He was the new one, remember?
He's Rocka.
I didn't follow Alpha
Yeah.
when it came out, so
Oh man. It was a whole thing. You got to write the ending of the story because Lego was too lazy to do it themselves.
yeah, he has hair, but he also has a hat. I don't see anyone with
Oh wait,
hair.
no. This is a different guy than the one I'm thinking of, isn't it?
There's Zed.
You gotta put up a picture if you want me to remember.
How when Tony Stark got the special cancer in Iron Man 2, it looks like Zed's got that.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. He's the one who came in at the 11th hour and was like, I'm a guy that exists. And then you had to write the end of the story yourself because Lego was too lazy to do it.
Anyway, yeah, none of them have printed hair and a hairpiece.
Awesome.
You can tell by the faces are much better in Deep Freeze than the earlier ones. Do we need to revisit Alpha Team just for the minifigures at some point?
We need a direct compare and contrast of all the minifigures and be like, okay, chart out who's supposed to be actually who when they switch up names eventually.
I feel like we did that, but now I've forgotten.
I feel like we
Ojals.
kind of touched on it in the Alpha Team episode, but we
I always
deep
wondered.
dive.
Were Ojul's minions all like zombies or
They
something?
call him Odro?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah. Is that not how
It's
you?
Ogle.
I always thought it was Ojul.
Ford, it's literally Lego spelled backwards.
I know what I said.
Ogle. And then there's Ogle Island and Lego Island 2.
And you know, you think it's a direct, like, oh, it's Ogle's Island. Like, he's the guy who owns the island because he's the
Which
main bad guy.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be that far off either because there's a crossover with adventurers.
Right. So.
But no, it was just the opposite. And I don't even know really who Ogle was that much at the time, but I kept thinking it was still him, and it was maybe, since there's a crossover, he's in the background, not really dealing with Ogle. But no, now I realize that the Brickster just made his own Lego Island, which I thought is the opposite
And
of what the Brickster
it's the worst
did.
level. Like,
Oh, I
open
liked
world.
it. You can't go back to it. It's always disappointing. You got a special space skateboard.
Yeah, but then you fall off the stage so much. Like,
I never fell off.
Yeah, like during the little platform sequences when you're trying to collect everything.
Yeah, I did fine.
Uh-huh.
And then you go back and the CG cutscene plays it, and another one looks like in the game, and it introduces other characters. Well, if you're like me as a kid, you played like the first part of Lego Island 2 way more than the rest of it, because you didn't really understand the rest of it, or you got stuck in the scuba diving part.
It was a stupid monkey, mini game because that one's so broken, and you had to. All the mini games were broken technically. Whole thing was broken.
I'm really glad we're talking about a museum because clearly, Lego Universe belongs in one.
That's it. We're not even talking about Lego Universe. First off, second off, you shut your mouth.
This is Lego Island 2, Ford.
What?
This
Yeah.
one does belong
man.
in a museum, okay?
That yes.
I'm pretty sure Johnny
agree.
Thunders had the most crossovers in all of Lego. He was in Lego Universe, Lego Island, a Lego Movie.
And then that's not even to start mentioning like the inner themes like people have connected, like oh yeah, Dino and like all that stuff.
He is like one of the core characters of the Lego canon.
He is like the godfather of Lego canonicity.
I think we could get a fully printed junk bot at this point.
No.
Maybe one
We
day.
already have the best we have.
Yeah, but I think we can do better.
We can do better, but doesn't mean it'll happen.
You know who else I wanted to bring back? Echo from My Lego Network.
I
Yeah.
hated that guy.
My Lego Network has not been preserved, like, whatsoever.
I had fun.
It's a shame.
The wiki
It's a shame to
sucks.
see it die.
So if we even wanted to recreate it from the ground up, there's almost nothing documenting on how we could do that.
Wait a minute. You mean you can't do the Bionicle campaign?
You haven't been
Anymore?
able to for years.
I feel like
Oh man,
Ford, are you genuinely surprised?
I am. I
like-
remember doing that.
It's been
Yeah.
gone for like a decade.
I'm glad I experienced it when I experienced it at the time
You
because
wear my stinger tail.
I
said.
made some Thornax soup. Like who doesn't want to do that?
Mhm.
My Lego Network was just really unique and cool.
It
was
was
fun.
so different. Like recreating this
And honestly, it
idea
had
of a
such-
social network, but not
Lego MySpace. Very
all the
strange.
negativity.
Honestly, also the layout was so much better than the layout of modern social media. Like this. Let me crop it. Then in My Lego TV, which is where I learned most of my Lego history, is My Lego TV.
My Lego TV.
See, used to everything you needed for social networking was right here. Nah. See, back in the day, we used to have nightmares when social networks would become needlessly complicated with all sorts of different buttons you'd never use.
And when they
And
would
payment plan.
needlessly rename those.
See, back then, when we saw this as a kid, we said, oh, gotta get on some My Lego Network action. And we
Life
were
was
right.
simple.
You know, like, you would friend people you didn't even know just because they had items that you needed to trade with them.
Oh, I
Yeah.
wouldn't do that. I was too responsible with the internet.
I needed the honey, okay?
I could have never without my parents' permission.
they didn't know that. Like, Lego Universe was a different story, but like My Lego Network, that was kept on the down low, okay?
I wish I could have gotten up to the rank I needed. So sad. Well, we're out of stuff to talk about, so we're going into leaks.
Ooh,
Just
leak.
Kind of leaks. Kinda.
Yeah, it doesn't look like...
Someone found the new series of minifigures. What number series is this?
I think
25.
by now it's 24, 25.
25.
25 is what the image says.
Okay, it's 25 then.
Where does it say 25?
You know, over there.
The giant minifig head.
Oh, there it
Upper
is.
right.
My
Yeah.
eyes just went to 12.
Well, yeah, because they have 12 minifigures. Okay. Gotta start off by saying, I love the new Bat Lord. I want the Bat Lord.
Yeah, I'm a
Yes.
big fan of the Bat Lord
Yeah.
personally. Not because of whatever he was in before,
No.
but because of Lego Universe.
I liked him before, during, and after Lego Universe. Now is he after? Because I
Also,
like the new Bat Lord.
Here's a paraplegic. Is that the right word?
I don't know,
Or-
actually.
I
Paralegal.
believe so,
that's the
yes.
Yeah, I see it now. Okay.
He's got both of his feet like that. It's the ambidextrous of feet. I don't know what the name of all of these are. We have like...
Yeah, we don't
MLG
have the
girl.
names.
Here you can tell you don't even have to get it because she has the rainbow keyboard. In the game
That is a
world,
cool
the
piece.
rainbow means something
RGB.
very different.
It means Dinosaur Month, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Also, is
Just
her
making sure we're
shirt
on the
like
same
the
page.
Falcon Knight symbol?
Looks like it.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I don't really care for her, to be honest.
You have Noir Spider-Man, but not
Yeah.
with his Spider-Man.
Yeah, they do an
face.
art
Like,
detective. He's got a cool new fedora.
He's
I
even
could
got a
totally
red
see them-
herring.
Yeah, like just
Oh,
reprinting
now
the
I
story.
get it. Red herring.
Mhm.
Said I don't feel too drawn to the paraplegic myself, but good on whoever wants it.
It's interesting how the legs are designed.
He's got hair.
I've seen too many memes to comment on the next one here. So someone else describe what it's called.
The goat hobo?
Yeah, it's the goat.
The goat hobo. Yeah, now I
It's
want this
them-
because it has that name.
It's them putting out the goat after many, many, many years.
Has the goat been gone that long?
Yes, it only came in one set.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Toad from Mario's next.
If Disney made it, yes.
Meh.
Yeah, there's not much. There's a butterfly piece, which is interesting. Well, the next one is the most probably boring.
Yes.
The female bodybuilder
Yeah, the buff
type.
The
woman.
personal trainer or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not into
You see, you
it.
can't even tell what it is. It's just exercise lady.
It's the
Haven't we gotten a lot of those already?
Triceratops
Like,
from,
a lot?
Barney, I think.
Eh,
Okay, I'll allow it. Not
not into
the
past
lizard.
ones. I have no idea what this next one is.
The harpy.
That is a harpy.
What's a harpy? I thought that was some disease.
It's a woman bird monster from Greek mythology that like kills people or something.
Why does it look
Yep.
like
Yes.
Sinestro?
Why does it look like
looks
Sinestro? You cut out a
harpy,
bit.
baby.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I
Why
said-
does it look like Sinestro?
Yeah, you cut out a
Oh.
bit, but I thought that's what you said.
Doesn't it?
It
I
does.
mean, I guess.
It looks like
The
him
classic
from that
with
one
the blue
cartoon.
suit?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the one they
Bef-
made a minifigure. Also, are those the same legs as the gremlin? I didn't realize they still had those
They are.
legs.
Yes.
They're also the same legs from the
Stranger Things.
not centaur,
Yeah,
but whatever you call
oh,
the
yeah,
gear.
yeah. The one
version.
from Narnia that has the flute.
Yeah.
That tries to sell children.
Yeah, that
They
thing.
also used those legs for.
But
Nah.
does anyone think
I think
besides
that was
Avatar used
before
new
the long legs.
I think only Avatar and classic Toy Story 3.
And Dr. Robotnik.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did he? Okay.
Oh, but remember a couple episodes ago when I was talking about custom torsos for slightly bigger characters?
Yeah.
Eggman's a good example of what I was
Mhm.
getting at.
But that's easier when you have source materials to work with, I think.
Oh yes, we were talking about the Marvel CMF,
Oh,
so
we're
I
talking
am
about-
also talking about characters
Okay,
with.
yeah, CMF though, I can't imagine you do a custom torso in.
No, not in terms of CMF, just in terms of character interpretations in the future. Some Marvel characters could do well to go the Eggman route.
Yeah. I don't know this next one is because it's kind of shiny, but he has a cool sword.
It's like a barbarian, like,
Did we talk
Schwarzenegger.
about Train Child at all?
No,
No, we didn't. I'm not into it.
But he's in a train.
I like how the costume seems to be multiple pieces. That gives it more versatility, at least.
I like
Potentially.
the hat, but it's already come in a better color. With the with one of the waves this year came in the brown, and I think it's already been in some other sets. So there's nothing really interesting here for me.
And didn't mean to interrupt on the Barbarian, though, who's much more
Oh, yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just such a shame that he's so poorly lit in this image.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to make out any detail.
Yeah.
And then there's Dog Lady.
That
Again,
dog
Dog
is
lady.
another goat.
that's a dog.
It's a dog-goat crossbreed
That's
hybrid.
You know what's been happening with the boxed minifigures? Because I hear it's going pretty bad.
Oh, let me send you this because you want to know how bad the box minifigures have gotten at my local Walmart.
It's the same ever. I don't think I even need to see another picture. Everyone's tearing them open.
No, it gets worse.
They're behind glass.
They're behind glass, and I'm talking bulletproof glass lock and key.
I remember
Sure,
your
the
picture.
glass is not bulletproof.
I don't
Test
know.
it out, Ford.
All right.
Where your mouth is, okay?
Let's go.
You can see Dobby right there waiting to be released.
I'll meet you out back by the woodshed.
Not surprised, 'cause it's literally everyone just ripping the boxes open.
Yeah.
So are they going to keep doing? I can't imagine stores are going to keep buying them. Because who's
Well-
buying the minifigures when they're behind glass?
I know I'm not buying any Lego at that store anymore. Sorry, Walmart.
That is weird that Walmart just put all the Lego behind glass.
Yeah.
Must be a
Was it
hot
because of
Lego.
just the minifigures they did for all of them? Because most people just put the minifigures
That's,
behind the counter.
I mean, that's literally the only thing that's behind glass except for video games.
Doesn't make any sense
Which
either
is
because
weird.
They can't be losing more money than that glass case costs.
I know.
Also, I
Well,
feel
the
like
case
they
costs,
lose way
it's a
more
one-time
when-
purchase.
They lose way more when people just walk out with TVs and they just don't stop them.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
They're just like, I think you forgot to pay for that. Like,
Yeah, that's true. You can take a Lego minifigure. It's under $900, right?
Yeah.
This is in California.
Oh, man, I gotta go there for some shopping.
Mm.
I could get the UCS Falcon, just walk right out.
I think that's more than $900 in California.
No, you're right. I can split half of the box with another person.
I don't think that's how it works.
They don't. Who's gonna say no?
okay, how does it work? Is it $900 just in like for the year or like
No, but
per trip?
You're
Because
not
like
gonna persecute shoplifting for less than $900.
okay, so what you do is you split, like you open up the box in the middle of the store, you throw some bags to someone,
That's
or you
vandalism,
hide them.
though. They might prosecute that.
It's not
different.
vandalism if you take the broken part of it and you just leave the non-broken part there.
I still think still counts as vandalism.
Maybe. Only maybe.
But yeah, I will just buy the ones I want off of Bricklink.
Yeah, that's what I plan
Yeah.
to
We're
do.
gonna want the
Always.
goat hobo, which I actually like the goat hobo because he's called the goat hobo. But I don't. The ones I want are, I want the Bat Lord.
That
The
Lord.
That one's very
objective,
cool.
Yeah.
and that guy with the sword. I like that sword.
Yeah, the barbarian-looking guy.
Hmm.
Question mark. Maybe a Scotsman. I don't know.
Oh yeah, something else that happened. Lego Dune.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
right.
You
Yeah.
didn't talk about that, did you?
It's a shame Leo isn't here.
I tried to watch the
He
movie.
would love to talk
I
about
fell
this.
asleep.
We
Haven't I haven't restarted it.
Big worm?
No, afraid not. I fell asleep after like the coup or whatever.
Well, then.
I'm
Not
just
saying it's
surprised
bad.
they did it, It's like, wow.
Yeah. Well,
It's like,
apparently
wow,
there's an
this movie
aftermarket for
actually got
Doom,
to the point where something happens.
and
Why is
that's
the
when I
Lego
checked out.
Icons Dune not showing up for brick set?
I
Good
don't
question.
know.
I have
They
no
just-
answer for you.
There we are. It's really hard to search.
They have Long Baron. Long. Is that
No,
Jason
you're right.
Momoa?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. The longest minifig cloth piece ever made.
My Arrakis. My
Almost as
dude.
long as that Hero Factory cape they did that one time.
A bunch of the Star Wars fans were coping and seething because their
They never
precious
get their waist capes.
their precious Rex and Fox don't get their waist capes, but this guy gets waist caped for days.
These don't look quite how I remember them in the movie.
No, they don't.
It's
Especially
kinda
Jason
Lego.
Momoa. Like, my goodness. That dude does not look like his actor.
Actually, if you don't look at the body as much, I can see it.
If you only look at the top part.
I don't remember what his hair looked like in that movie, actually.
Like that.
It was
Me neither,
close.
because I
It
slept
was
through
close
it.
to
but-
that.
However, the Poe Dameron here looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a slightly darker skin tone.
Isn't the guy that played the Dune
So-
kid now playing Wonka in a movie?
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
no!
Unfortunately.
I had
That
avoided
movie's
that
still
apparently-
news.
coming out.
A trailer came out and everyone kind of agrees, like, oh yeah, he's completely miscast.
The trailer's already out. I
Yeah.
hadn't even heard that.
There's an Oompa Loompa and everything. Like,
Oh no! Is the Oompa Loompa orange?
Yeah, I think so. I
I
haven't.
think so. All right,
I haven't
alright,
seen the
we're doing
trailer.
this now. Live Wonka reaction.
He has green
Okay,
hair, though,
get it playing. Get it playing.
OG.
We'll have it without audio.
What? No way. I want to get
No,
copyright
you'll get the
struck.
audio, just not the audience.
Copyright striking, though.
So we don't get struck. DMCA, I believe they call it.
Dunka.
Yeah, we're just done talking about Dune now.
No more
Yep.
Doom Lego. Wonka time.
Aw.
Can they at least, like, re-release the promotional Wonka stuff again? All the kids-
Yeah. Where's the chocolate bars?
That was the best part of that movie.
I'm something of a scientist myself.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Oh no!
The delivery's all wrong.
I'm making chocolate.
Jesse, we need to cook chocolate. Wait,
That would have taken
that's
his arm off.
Christopher Lee's voice. Is his dad still a dentist in this one?
The $3 penalty for daydreaming.
I think it was £3.
Is that why everyone's so skinny?
Paddington? Oh, no wonder.
I don't remember this trailer, because this is way longer than what I saw.
Well, this came out 3 months ago.
Wait, but those were supposed to be new.
Well, that's
This-
busy lifting drinks.
This is also released like 40 years after that movie, and it's non-canonical.
Uh,
What the heck?
What?
what?
That's a bad CG giraffe.
Why is there a giraffe?
Okay, I want to see that Oompa Loompa already.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, I still haven't seen one.
It's at the end. Don't ask me how I know.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah, the humor's spot on.
So it's actually really strange they're using the orange Oompa Loompa.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
that
but
was
why is he
basically
so
just the
tiny?
thing during the original, which means they're trying to invoke the original movie here.
No, they absolutely are.
Which a lot of people get
Yeah.
mad at the Tim Burton one for like being a bad remake of the original. The Tim Burton one actually wasn't a remake. They were
It's
trying to do the book.
It's slightly more accurate to the book.
Which
Yeah,
is, to
the
be fair,
problem
way more
is
accurate
the
to the book.
movie became much more well known than the book, so it's what it got compared to.
Mhm.
And, you know, everyone does like that movie, which that's fine.
Also, I'm pretty sure that original movie was a stage play that they adapted to the screen.
No.
No.
I've heard
was it
I've
the
heard
other
a
way
lot about the
around?
movie, and I've never heard that.
Or
Yeah,
was it the
I've,
other
like,
way around?
watched a ton of videos and stuff about the process of the movie because
Quaker Oats wanted to make a movie so they could sell candy. The
Yeah.
candy failed. The
That's
movie
what
came
I've
out.
heard. Yes.
and basically the guy who wrote the books, Roald Dahl, he had to write the screenplay at first, and then he just basically rewrote the book, and they're like, no, this does not work for a movie. So they had him rewrite it, and then eventually they rewrote it, and he's like, oh, this is like garbage. Like, what?
And then we got the Wonka donut. You remember the Wonka
That I've
donut?
never heard
I
of.
never had
No.
one. Been lucky enough to consume it in my life. Wonka donut is not one.
I don't know that I ever
Donut.
actually ate one. I remember them.
Okay, I remember
Donut?
them. I just never ate them. I thought that's what you were suggesting here.
Yeah.
Curious. What makes it a Wonka donuts?
I'm guessing it's just like chocolate, but it's like, oh, it's a donut. Candy donuts.
With a creamy
Cho-
chocolate
yeah.
in the center.
So it's
Yeah.
just in the shape of a donut. It's just chocolate.
Oh.
Okay, interesting. No wonder it didn't last. Was it good?
I don't know. I never had one.
Yeah, I don't think I did either.
But the Wonka candy, like, just in general, smacked, so I wouldn't doubt it.
The Wonka
True.
bars weren't very good.
No, the Wonka bars were amazing. You be quiet.
I never had them.
Yeah.
Nerds are
think I
good
was-
You never had them either.
though, and the
I-
Gobstoppers.
Yeah, I
are
don't think
very good.
I don't think I ever had those either. I
Yeah,
think
the
I might have been
Gobstoppers
allergic
will-
to them.
I think this is fictional candy and not the real candy. You're on a
Yes.
movie wiki, not
Yeah,
a
this
food
is-
Okay, yeah.
wiki.
This is the fictional
Yeah,
candy.
You will not
don't care
find-
about the
There we
fake
go.
I already
stuff.
told you this.
Nestle Wonka candy. So yeah, we had bottle caps.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Do
that.
bottle caps exist anymore?
No, but they were
I-
interesting while they lasted.
Those were good.
Gobstoppers.
The
still exist.
Gobstoppers were
I
great.
think,
Oh
yeah,
man,
they just
I really
got
like
rid
those.
of the Wonka
Yeah, they
labeling.
did.
Same thing with the nerds and
What are
Laffy Taffy.
kazookles?
I don't know. They don't even have a link.
Are these just sweet tart ropes?
Oh, they're just
They
stuffed
are!
Twizzler.
So they
Nice.
changed
Stuffed
it into
Twizzlers.
Sweet tart rope. Interesting. I never realized this. So I never bought them when they were kazookles.
Or were they Sweet
Zoozles.
Tart ropes turned into kazookles, turned back into Sweet
No,
Tart
I
ropes?
think it would have been because Sweet
No.
Tarts were Wonka originally.
Right. So...
Interesting, because I thought Sweet Tart Rope was a newer candy, which these flavors look different at least. No,
Cherry
cherry
punch.
punch, cherry punch,
Cherry
there's
punch. Cherry
melon,
punch.
strawberry watermelon. Yeah, Which I love sweet tart ropes. Honestly, they're great.
Yeah, they're amazing.
And they got rebranded.
Oh yeah, I found a picture of it where it says
Formerly Kazoozles.
Kazookle.
No, they're Kazoozles.
I never realized this. Willy Wonka's responsible for all the best candy.
Laffy Taffy's
Taffy,
nice.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nerds are good.
Pixie Sticks.
Pixie
Runts.
Sticks is Wonka? I did not know
Do
that.
Runts exist anymore?
I forgot about Runs.
Runs.
The fruit-shaped candies?
Wow.
I don't think they.
Oh.
I never cared
Wow.
for them too much.
Yeah, they weren't great.
I have no idea what a spree is.
A sprees are
Killing
great.
spree?
Yeah.
Does it
like-
say
They're like
killing spree?
chewy. They're like chewy
I think they
sweetheart,
still
right?
exist. Sprees.
Yeah, sprees still exist. They're not Wonka
Yeah.
anymore either.
They're like
Apparently
chewy. Yeah, like chewy sweethearts is what spree were.
not all
Ah.
of it. There's spree and there's chewy spree.
Oh,
Right. Chewy Spree were better, of course, but
okay.
I don't see anything about killing spree. I think this wiki is wrong.
Thought I saw it on the wiki. Okay.
Also,
String
something-
cheese,
I don't know,
crunchy
I believe
spree.
this completely. And yeah, it's sweet tarts.
and then it's not bringing up the fact that there's like the squeeze tarts or whatever they were.
I think they may have moved on from Wonka at that point.
No, I think it was a Wonka thing at first, and then it moved on. Then it just got discontinued.
Interesting. Oh, Fun Dip was Wonka. Alice didn't have that.
Was never a big fan of that one.
Fun Dip is good.
Continue without disabling.
Yeah. Yeah, sweet tarts like I said are also nerds, spree.
That's not a very
Spree
comprehensive
Rant's an
list.
awful
Green Rant.
website.
Yeah.
You should.
Oh, here's a site all about candy flavors.
Ooh,
Oh,
expensive.
you can
but-
buy them,
yeah, you can
but
buy
I
like
don't
old
think
ones
so.
that were still Wonka branded of all these candies. Man, why'd they drop this brand? I don't get. I think Nestle sold off all these too now. Like, because you know Nestle doesn't make the Crunch Bar anymore.
They don't.
Wow.
No.
That's
Huh.
weird.
Should have held on to it for when the meme came.
No, they like the Crunch Bar still made, just like Nestle sold it.
Yeah, exactly. But their name is in the meme. They held on to it. They could have made some money.
Yeah, like my favorite was those like squeezable sour
You
like
know,
sweet tart
the
things.
squeezable
Like,
sweet tarts, you're great.
yeah, like the fact that they don't make them anymore depresses me to no end. Like, I eat Oreo Cakesters now to try and fill a void that. Yeah, see, they still had the Wonka branding.
Oh man, I saw commercials for this.
It was good.
It
I
was like
loved it.
amazing. No, like wasn't just.
I
good.
forgot it existed.
The Wonka
existed.
candies were great, including the Wonka
Yeah, I
bar,
really liked
so
them.
I don't want to hear any slander.
Any
Wonka
slander.
bar is just a crappy chocolate bar with graham crackers.
Yeah,
put in.
like and it was amazing.
With graham cracker what? Crumbs?
Put in it, yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
was
I'd be
great.
willing to try that.
Then there were other variations I never got to try, but I wish I did. Yeah.
Add a Wonka donut to the thumbnail.
Because that is, at this point, ancient history, isn't
Yep,
it?
it's true. Good thing
We're
we got some
old.
candy discussion in. It's Halloween's tomorrow.
So
Oh,
we're gonna
yeah.
get crappy candy now, and it's like, I wish I got Sweet Tart Squeeze instead.
You never got that. That was too premium for Halloween.
No, I'm just saying, I wish I had it right now.
Are Juicy Drop Pops still a thing?
I think so.
Oh,
Those
shoot.
weren't
Man, you're
Wonka.
bringing back all my
No,
old
they weren't,
memories.
but those are good. You just wanted the drop part, though, you know?
Yeah, like the sucker there sucked. Literally.
Yeah, and then they apparently had a taffy for a while. Never had that.
I think taffy would be more interesting, honestly.
Man, remember the really big sticks of Laffy Taffy? Or the giant chewy sweet tarts.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
the problem is that there's never enough when you're a kid. Then you're an adult and you have enough money to buy them all, and you realize,
So
oh, you can't eat.
discontinued.
No, you can't eat much more because you're just gonna get sick at that point.
Yep.
Can we remove the sickness from candy so I can eat as much as I want, Ford? You're a biologist.
You need to
do that.
balance it out with some protein.
Well, that would require adding protein and removing some sugar,
But it wouldn't
which
taste
is kind of
the same.
it kind of
what you
defeats the
do-
purpose of candy.
You eat
No.
high protein meal
Exactly.
with your like intermittently with the candy, and then you eat more candy that way.
Would that work?
Okay, so what you're
Wash
saying
your
is the
steak
best
Just
way,
like candy.
yeah. So the best way to eat a giant Laffy Taffy is to have a steak immediately afterward.
Not necessarily a steak, but that wouldn't hurt.
Use the Laffy Taffy as a sort of palate cleanser in between bites of steak.
See? Yeah, and then you use the steak as a palate cleanser for the Laffy Taffy. Like,
But it makes you
Exactly.
The other
Steak
thing,
with
you
the
know, I really
side
want to eat as
of
much as
Laffy
I
Taffy.
can of as an adult is steak. Me and Kevin been
Yeah,
talking about
it's
going
so
to a
good.
Brazilian steakhouse.
yeah, I told him about the wonders of it. And at one point in life, he told me, "Isn't this just gluttony?" And it's like,
I don't think I said that. I feel like
you-
Orion said
you
that.
definitely said that because you're the only one who threw around big words like that at the time.
But I love buffets my entire life.
True.
Well, the whole point of it is, you eat so much meat until like you literally physically cannot anymore. It becomes impossible.
Maybe I was saying that you just shouldn't eat until it's painful.
But
That is a reasonable
for how
statement.
expensive it is and how good everything is, it's worth it.
I feel like this image is actually from the steakhouse that we are considering going to, that chain.
I think we should definitely go when I have more money.
Well, then I won't have any money, Kevin.
Why not?
I'm gonna spend it all on Sweet Tart Squeeze.
There is no more sweet unless you can find like a rare collector who's like, oh yes, I've collected and not consumed any of this sweet tart squeeze.
He's gonna
Like this
buy the
rotten
last
candy. It's like
buy the last tube of Sweet Tart Squeeze just so he can eat it.
yeah,
They had Warhead Squeeze and Smarty Squeeze?
had.
Or are these
Or have.
newer?
I think that has to be new. Maybe we should try these things because like Smarties suck, but maybe in a squeezable form.
Yeah, you can get 12.
Like
Smarties aren't. If you're on giant Smarties, those are pretty good.
I've snorted a lot of Smarties. No, I've smoked most of my Smarties in my life. Snorted a couple, but Smarties not great. Sweet Tarts superior. Every aspect. Like, if you had the choice between Smarties or Sweet Tarts, it's Sweet Tarts all the way.
Yeah.
No question about it. So, it's like, why would you do that to yourself?
Yeah, here's a 12 count of Sweet Tart Squeeze. It's sold out.
I think the candy store has a lot of discontinued candy because it told me they had Wonka bars at one point and I got depressed because of it.
Apparently, they have toxic slime liquor squeeze.
There's Smarties.
Interesting.
Squeeze, but that's not the same.
Yeah, that's what we were seeing.
Yeah. No one wants Smarties, is what we were saying.
Hmm.
Interesting. So, I'm sure there's someone that has like a tube of Sweet Tart Squeeze. Oh, I found a petition to bring back Sweet Tart Squeeze. Only 105 people have signed.
Excuse
How long
me.
has it been up?
Let's make it 106.
Looks like it was put up in July of this year.
Huh.
So it's not too late.
Listen, if we could get back Cakesters, which honestly, one of the best things that happened in my adult life was that moment.
Too bad the Nutter Butter ones didn't stick around.
I think they're still around. Like, you could probably order them online or something.
I've not seen them since they first came back.
But I get Cakester ads all the time for the, Oreo ones. So.
Yeah, they're out of stock on Walmart. Which now they made the Oreo Cakesters not as desirable by default.
But I still love me a good cakester, and it just brings back these happiness in me
Yeah.
that is empty otherwise.
It's true. Kevin's very unhappy.
Things, food, alcohol, that's the only thing that makes me happy these days. I don't have a problem.
Maybe you should
I have
build
the
more Lego,
solution.
Kevin.
This episode is brought to you by...
Water.
Don't drink it.
Water's good. Where's my water? I don't have any water.
Water's
here.
not good, but it's necessary. Sweet Tart Squeeze is, like, vital, but it's not necessary.
All right. Well, we're about out of time for today, actually, for going on about nothing. As always, be sure to check the links in the comments below to all our social media, especially our Discord server. Join in for some Lego discussion. Talk about all sorts of stuff there, so why don't you head on over? You can also like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, people like it when you do that. And you can comment on this episode live or after the show is over in the comment section below. And, as always,